Good morning, O'Brien. We are in Kwale County today, and we are joined by the Retirement Benefits Authority, who have come here for a two-day conference. It's a conference that has been organized by King's Landing, and today they are all about investing with an impact, environmental, social, and governance investing. This is a conference that has brought together over 300 fund managers, administrators, insurance players, among other sectors in this industry. Today I'm joined by the Chief Manager Market Conduct, Ann Mugo, who is also the Director of Pension at the National Treasury. Also she's the Chief Manager Market Conduct, Ann Mugo, to just give us a brief of her presentation inside. She has talked about how RBA is eyeing the Hustler Fund savings to invest in the asset of the RBA so that they can be able to grow their assets by 2024 by 30%. And she will tell us more about that and other areas that they are targeting, and also for the trustees who are here and fund managers, what are some of the areas of investment they can choose from so that they can grow their assets. Welcome so much, madam, and just give us a brief overview of how your sector is doing so far and what are the areas of concerns maybe you are trying to address, particularly when it comes to Kenyans who are a bit hesitant in investing in their future.
Yeah, thank you very much. First, let me start by correcting that we have a title called Director, Market Conduct and Industry Development. So we are currently very much focused on developing the industry. And when we talk about developing the industry, we are saying, should we just have a sector that is covering the formal sector? Should we be talking of retirement benefits for Kenyans when only 25% of Kenyans are covered? We are also seeking to grow the assets in the industry. We are currently at a level of 1.58 trillion, having grown from 40 billion 20 years ago. So it's quite some tremendous growth, but it has slowed down because of the economic effect that is affecting many other sectors in the last 2 or so years, and also the COVID effect in the period 2020-2021. We are seeking to grow that to about 2.4 trillion. So we are exploring who are these other Kenyans who are not covered. And we are talking mostly about the informal sector. In Kenya, the informal sector is about 80 to 85%, depending on the statistics, of the employees, workers in Kenya, and most of them don't have any pension schemes. So when the government came up with the Hustler Fund initiative, and they require Kenyans who borrow through that fund to save 5% of what they borrow for savings, that's one of the areas we are looking at for growth and for reaching Kenyans who are not covered. We also have sector players who are introducing products that target this market, where they can save very little as 20 shillings, 50 shillings a month, and we can also be flexible, allow them to save when they have the money, and also allow them to partially withdraw what is in they have saved. Those are the kind of things that the informal sector would be looking at. They don't want to put in their money and wait for 20 years like the formal sector workers. So we are exploring those products. We are also telling our sector players, the existing ones and the incoming, to explore other areas of investment. A lot of them have put their money in government securities, government paper. Nothing wrong with that, but we are saying you need to diversify and move into other asset classes, explore the private equity, explore the Nairobi Stock Exchange equities, explore the government bond, the infrastructure bonds, explore the ESG. Is very new. I don't think I'm aware of any scheme that is really addressing ESG, so we want to come up with a guideline on that. So we are telling them, diversify your investment so that your schemes can have better returns and therefore have better funds available for Kenyans as they retire.
As we wind up, one worrying factor you have presented inside is the fact that the public sector is yet to remit their monies, and the penalties are not working. But you've work together with the Treasury to enact a policy that maybe will save this situation. Paint us a brief picture of what the situation is looking like, and if this policy is adopted, what exactly it is going to solve in the public sector.
Yeah, thank you very much. Employers are required to remit contributions within 15 days after the end of the month, and we have a couple of public sector employers who are struggling. The reason is that maybe their funding levels have come down. If you're talking like universities, we are all aware what has happened. Universities, some of the courses they were offering they're no longer able to offer, and their revenue has come down. So they are not prioritizing retirement benefits. So the policy we are seeking to get into with the government is whether we can have a way that these public sector employers are required to first fund their pension obligations and any other obligations like NHIF and NSSF and so on before they use the funds for their operations. We are hoping we shall be successful. We are engaging at policy level. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We will give you more details of this event in a subsequent bulletins, but for now, I hand it back to you, O'Brien Kimani, in studio from Kwale County. I'm Juni Karisa.
Well, that's our Coast correspondent Juni Karisa there talking about how to deepen Kenya's investment as well as saving culture.